Hey everybody, hope you're doing great today. In this 5-minute Friday video, I'm going to talk about real estate pricing. So whether you own a house you want to sell or you own real estate such as vacant land, commercial property, something that you want to sell and you're trying to figure out how to price it. Pricing of real estate is generally based on recent sales of other similar properties. So take, for example, a 4-bedroom house, 3 bathrooms, 2,000 square foot. You want to look at the surrounding neighborhoods. So you don't want to go too far out from the local neighborhood, maybe no more than a half mile at most. It depends on the type of neighborhood, how dense it is, where the house is located. If the house is located in a particular neighborhood where home values are in the 300 to 400 range, but then you have a street or two over where the houses are worth $700,000 to $900,000, comparing that home in the $300,000 to $400,000 neighborhood with the $700,000 to $900,000 neighborhood obviously does not make sense. So you need to stick with what works in that particular neighborhood. Same time too, in that particular neighborhood, you need to look at recent sales. Generally, they're looking at the last 6 months of sales. You can look at websites that have MLS feed that show sold listings. You can look at county records, or you can ask your real estate agent or even ask an appraiser to come out and give you a value. Now the appraiser is going to do it. They will do that. They will do pretty much the same thing. They'll come out, take a look at your house, and based on recent sales, give you an opinion of the current value, which you can use to price your house when you put it up on the market for sale. Obviously, that appraiser is going to charge you, so that costs money. You can also talk to a real estate agent if you're going to work with that agent to help list the home for sale. Ask them, hey, this is the house, please come take a look at it and help me set a price. So in terms of pricing, the agent, when they're doing their price, they're going to need to come in and see the house physically, because even if you have two exact same houses, built same year, same size, same configuration, same amount of bedrooms, same amount of bathrooms, a house that has had more updates, let's say particular house has had a recent bathroom remodel, the furnace was just replaced, they just painted, they put in new carpet, versus a house that did not have that done, the house that has had the updates is going to have a higher value as compared to the one that did not have that done. If there are any functional issues with your house, such as there is a bad roof, the roof is old, shingles are going to need replacing soon, there's other issues with doors and windows that don't open properly, those do impact the value negatively. Similarly, when it comes to investment real estate, regardless if it's commercial, multifamily, residential, what have you, you want to price that comparing it to other recent sales. So for example, let's take a 4-unit apartment building that you purchased and you're now ready to sell. So you need to look at other 4-unit buildings. What's the configuration of your building? Is it 2 4-bedroom units, or is it one 2-bedroom and then the others are 1-bedroom? You need to compare exactly what other buildings are selling for. In the case of investment real estate where you can't get that exact match, you can usually extrapolate. So if a 1-bedroom apartment building down the street was selling for X dollars per door, you can extrapolate that to your building as well to get that pricing and kind of get an idea. And same type of thing with the residential house, you need to look at the condition. If that 4-unit building with 1 bedroom is priced higher because it had new furnace, new HVAC, new windows, recent roof replacement, and you don't have that, that's obviously going to have a higher value compared to your property, so you need to price accordingly. Once you've settled on that price, that doesn't mean that's the last step. You can put it on the market and you're ready to sell. Once it's on the market, you need to be quick to adjust to incoming feedback. One of the big signs of feedback is if buyers don't come at all, pricing might be an issue there. No matter the amount of marketing you do, if the price is too high, for example, in that $300,000 neighborhood, if you price that house at $700,000 comparing it to the house in the other neighborhood, no buyer is going to come and want to even see that when they know, okay, if I'm interested in buying a $700,000 house, I'm going to go to the neighborhood that has other $700,000 houses in there. Regardless of how many improvements you've done in that neighborhood, the other houses are going to support the value of my home, versus you're buying the most expensive home in a neighborhood that doesn't support the value. The chances of you getting that money back are very, very low. So lack of buyers, and when buyers do come in and leave feedback, you need to pay attention to that feedback. If they're telling you there are condition issues, there's a location issue, they might even come out and say the price is too high, you need to be ready to adjust. The lack of an offer is the biggest sign that the house is overpriced. Buyers who are interested, they know the value of the house, they like the house, they're going to put in an offer. If you've been sitting on the market for more than a couple weeks and you haven't gotten an offer yet, take a look at the price again, start adjusting downward as time goes on. The longer it gets, the longer the home sits on the market without any offers, the bigger stigma the house has with buyers. Buyers are going to think, this house has been sitting on the market for too long, there must be something wrong with it. That's why it hasn't sold yet. So it's better to sell it early and make sure you are adjusting your price to make sure it gets sold if you're not getting those offers in. That's all I have for this video. Hope that helps. If you have any suggestions for future topics, please feel free to drop those in the comments below. And if you could like and subscribe to the channel, I would appreciate it. Thank you, and see you in the next video.